Did you know that in some parts of the world, reality is weirder than fiction? We're talking about real laws against making zombies, cats hired as postal workers, and police forces made of battle-trained monkeys. The journey begins Australia. This country is obsessed with big things. They have a big banana, a big shrimp, and even a big potato that, honestly, looks like a giant pile of dirt. Austria. The most popular souvenir here says, "No kangaroos in Austria." Locals got so tired of tourists confusing them with Australia that they turned the mistake into a worldwide brand. Azerbaijan. At the Naphtaline Health Resort, people pay money to soak in bathtubs filled with raw crude oil to treat joint pain and skin diseases. Albania. The country is covered in over 170,000 concrete mushroom bunkers. The former dictator was so paranoid about an invasion that he built them on beaches, mountains, and even in people's backyards. Algeria. The national symbol is the fennec fox. Its ears are so massive compared to its body that it looks like it can hear you whispering from the other side of the desert. Angola. This is home to the Welwitschia plant, which can live for over 2,000 years. It looks like a tangled pile of dead leaves, but it's actually a living fossil. Andorra. It's so peaceful that almost nothing happens. A few years ago, when a single bicycle was stolen, it was reported in every newspaper as the crime of the century. The police were in shock. Antigua and Barbuda. The biggest enemy of local drivers isn't potholes, it's snails. Giant African snails grow so large and hard that running over one can actually puncture a car tire. Argentina. They uncovered a ridiculous scam where Brazilian rats were pumped with steroids and groomed to look like expensive toy poodle dogs for sale. Armenia. Locals firmly believe that if you look deep enough into the family tree of any celebrity, from Cher to Princess Diana, you will find Armenian roots. And surprisingly, they are often right. Afghanistan. This is one of the last places on Earth where street photographers still use box cameras. These wooden boxes serve as the camera and the darkroom laboratory at the same time. Bahamas. Instead of pigeons, tourists are greeted by swarms of iguanas. They rush out of the bushes like tiny dinosaurs to beg for sandwiches. Bangladesh. Drivers here rarely look at their mirrors. They drive by ear. Trucks often have "Horn Please" painted on the back. If you don't honk, you don't exist. Barbados. In the 19th century, they brought in mongooses to kill rats. But rats are nocturnal, awake at night, and mongooses are diurnal, awake at day. They never met. Instead, the mongooses just ate all the local snakes. Belarus. The local beavers are legendary for their aggression. They have been known to chase people and gnaw through trees, specifically to block highways. A true forest mafia. Belgium. In the 1870s, the city of Liège officially hired 37 cats to deliver the mail. The experiment failed because the cats simply didn't care about the letters and refused to work. Bolivia. In La Paz, people dress up in full zebra costumes to help pedestrians cross the street. Drivers who ignore the police actually listen to the dancing zebras. Bhutan. Known for the world's strangest postage stamps, they have issued stamps made of silk, plastic, and even mini vinyl records that you can actually play on a record player to hear the national anthem. Vatican City. You cannot be born a citizen here. Citizenship is only granted to those who work for the Holy See. Once you quit your job, your passport is taken back and replaced with an Italian one. Vietnam. Famous for tube houses. Because property taxes are based on the width of the front of the house, people build them incredibly narrow, sometimes only 6 feet wide, but very deep and many stories high.